What is up, guys? So today we are taking a look at Adam Audio's newest entry into the T series of monitors, the T8V. These puppies right here are loaded with an 8-inch woofer, like indicated in the name. They have Adam Audio's signature 1.9-inch ribbon tweeter, and these have a frequency range from 33 Hz up until 25 kHz. Now, if you have ever browsed for studio monitors online, chances are you come across Adam Audio several times. They are held in high regard by many, me included, and are very well known for the quality of their monitors. So I've been fortunate enough to come in contact with them, and they sent me a pair of T8Vs to check out for review. Now keep in mind, I got them for free, but I am under no obligation to give a positive review, so you will get my 100% honest opinion. So after mixing 2 albums and several covers on these monitors, all I can really say is they are fucking great. So let us start with the thing that is very important to many of us: the aesthetics. These monitors look really sleek, with a stylish and simple design which I really like. And I also really like the cutouts on the sides of the speaker, because it makes them look less blocky, that I'm not really a big fan of. And also the ribbon tweeter has this oval-like circle shape. Also the woofer is kind of inside the casing and not sticking out, and I also think this looks really cool. Another minor thing is that there's no LED indicator in the front. Now many people might prefer that, to have a LED indicator, but to me personally I think it looks way better without it. And on the back of the monitor we have the bass reflex port, which some people argue are a bad thing, because if they are too close to the wall, the frequencies won't resonate as they should. But in my experience, and also according to Adam Audio, this is not the case, so I would not worry if I were you. And then we have the volume knob, then the high filter and low filter for adjustment to the room, and also an aux port. So let us talk about the most important thing with any monitor: the sound. The thing that impressed me the most with these monitors when I turned them on for the first time and gave them a spin is just how incredibly clear and responsive and controlled they sound. Now I say this specifically because with a lot of monitors, when you turn them on for the first time, your ears kind of have to adjust to them, you know? It's like, whoa, this was a little bit too much more bass than I'm used to, or the high end is a little bit too crisp, you know, stuff like that. But the T8Vs right out of the box sounded perfect to me, and I had no problems adjusting my ears. This experience I had might be attributed to the ribbon tweeter in front, because it is actually quite larger than it looks, because it is folded. Now the idea behind this is that the larger the surface of the tweeter, you know, the better high-end and less harsh it will sound, and this supposedly also reduces ear fatigue when you're listening. Now this is kind of harder to prove, but at least I listened to these monitors on normal volume for hours on end, and I never felt the need to turn down the volume. Funnily enough, how I came to realize how great the high-end is in these tweeters is that I was listening to an old mix, and then I was suddenly, why is there less high-end on the left here than the right? And I couldn't figure it out, so I opened up the project, and sure enough, one of my guitar tracks on the left side was a few decibels lower. Now, I could not hear this on my other monitors or any of my headsets, so that is a testament to how defined the high end is in these monitors. As with the high end, the low end on the T8Vs also sound very clear and very responsive, and they pack quite a punch, but not in the overwhelming way, so I found it very easy to work with the low end. I used to use a subwoofer, but when I got these, I really don't felt the need for it anymore. That is the case when you upgrade to an 8-inch woofer, but I know from experience that me and a lot of other people, you know, like to have a subwoofer anyway to kind of supplement, but with these I really didn't feel like I needed to, which is great. But I do miss using my feet on my subwoofer to measure the sub-levels of my kick though. Now for my only real criticism of the T8Vs, that would be that the low mids on these monitors are kind of less apparent and a little bit more quiet. Now this didn't really cause any problems for me, but compared to my Dean Audios, which has a lot more going on down in that area, it was kind of a slight adjustment. This might be mostly a subjective thing, and like I said, it didn't cause any problems for my mixing, but I felt it was worth pointing out so people don't add too much mud into their mix. And I think all of this comes down to the monitors just being very controlled, so the low mids, which are usually noisy and muddy, become a little less, you know, apparent. So again, this is a very subjective thing, and it really didn't bother me that much at all, but I felt it was worth pointing out. These monitors were also very quiet compared to my other pair, so I actually had to crank the volume up at full to be able to match them properly. Again, this is actually not really a criticism, but I just felt it was worth pointing out. Lastly, what makes this such an easy sale is that they are very affordable. Now, each monitor costs around $300, Now, to many of you that might sound a lot anyway, but if you looked at studio monitors, it's quite cheap for what you get. They also have the smaller models T5V and T7V, depending on your setup and your needs. Adam Audio has really made something remarkable here, and I honestly have not used any other monitors since I got these, and I will use them a hell of a lot more, I can assure you. If you are interested in checking these puppies out, I will leave a link down in the description, together with the T5V and T7V also. So that's it for this review, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and a huge thanks to Adam Audio for shipping these bad boys out to me to check out. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, maybe even subscribe if you want to see more gear reviews, also my metal covers, of course. Leave a comment below. If you have any questions about the monitors or anything else, I'll be down there talking with you guys. So until the next video, I will see you later. Goodbye.